How to get fit over 50. So you hit it. You hit the big 5-0. How do you get in better shape now? What do you do? Is it over for you? Good thing is it's not. But before you even watch the rest of this video, I know what you're probably thinking. What does this young guy have to tell someone who's in their 50s how to get in shape? The reason why I know how to do this is because I've worked with hundreds, almost thousands at this point, of people in their 50s, and I've helped them totally transform their bodies, their lives, and their health. So I'm very well qualified to talk about this, which is why I'm talking about it, because I know step by step what you should be doing to get in shape after 50. First things first, when you turn 50, you are not broken. I have to tell you, you are not broken. Believe me, you are capable of doing so much. A man came to me in his 50s, his late 50s, 57, and got super strong. We'll use the deadlift for example. Just got super strong. Couldn't do anything when he first started. Couldn't even bend over to touch his shoes. Had pain everywhere. This man went from barely being able to do anything to deadlifting well over 400 pounds for reps. And now at this point, he's much older. He's in his 60s now, and he's able to do that. So you're not broken. The fact is that as we get older, life happens. And I said this before, you get kind of mileage, right? Work gets crazy busy, you have a family, you're super overwhelmed with everything. Fitness takes a back seat. And it just happens, right? Life gets in the way. But what happens is you can't let life get in the way. Fitness has to be a priority in life because remember, you only get one body. You don't get a redo on any of this. So you want to try to keep your body as healthy and as strong as possible so you can live your best life as long as you can. Because really, in reality, 50 is pretty much that halfway point. People are living longer now, 80, 90, 100. So 50 is that halfway point. How you're going to live for the rest of your life is going to be determined by what you do today. So if you haven't yet got in shape or haven't worked out ever, don't worry about it. It's the perfect time to start. So I'm just going to put that out there. It's the perfect time to start. The other thing is when you're in your 50s, you might be banged up. You might have some little injuries. Things might have happened at work or old nagging injuries, or your body, you just have been so deconditioned that pains develop. Your lower back bothers you, your knees are bothering you, your shoulders, your posture from work. Again, all these things happen over time. So first and foremost, you're not broken, and you might have some things that happen, but a good trainer will help you to work around all those things. So step one in getting fit over 50 is going to be resistance training with barbells. That is going to be the key to really drastically transforming your life on so many levels. Like I said, one, from the way you look, but two, from strengthening your body up. Nothing strengthens your body up like barbell compound movements. Things like squats, deadlifts, bench press, overhead press, pull-ups. Those types of movements strengthen up your body as a whole unit. And a lot of people work out just for the way, like the looks, right? Like, I want to get in better shape. But there's a lot of benefits that comes with that. Like being able to carry in all the groceries, being able to pick up your kids and run around with your kids, having energy and stamina, and just feeling strong and not feeling like, oh my God, I'm breaking, everything is falling apart. So barbell movements are the best movements. But the key is when you're in your 50s, you have to go slow. You can't just rush back. Especially the worst is the people who were in shape in the past. They think they could do what they did in their 20s and their 50s. You can't do that. You have to go slow. So take your time and slowly build up and learn how to do these movements correctly and do them over time consistently, over and over and over. And you'll see that you'll start to get strong. Like I said, my client who came to me who was 57, he couldn't even do the bar when he started. And now he's 62, so we've been training for a couple of years, and he's doing over 400 pounds for reps. But he didn't get there that way in 6 weeks. It took time. He had to learn the movement. He had to, get better at the movement. He had to add weight to the movement, and that's kind of like part of it. But you do that with all those movements. But what if you have an injury, right? Like you're listening to this, you're like, oh my God, I can't do a squat. My knees will snap. Well, yeah, I'm not going to put you on a 405 squat and say, okay, good luck. You got to go slow. Start with the bar. Build up strength in those joints, tendons, and ligaments. And yes, initially you're going to move things around that haven't moved, and you're going to be really sore and things are going to ache. But the good thing is your body responds to that with positivity. You get stronger. those joints, tendons, and ligaments strengthen up. And now you're able to do that with no pain. Then you slowly add a little bit of weight on. And it happens quickly. It doesn't really happen as slow as I'm making it sound. Maybe you start with the bar today, and then the next time you put 5s on each side and 10s, and you slowly work your way up. And before you know it, you're squatting a lot of weight, and you're moving on, and you're seeing changes in your body. You're feeling better. You have more energy. So barbell movements are the best. Specifically, barbell squats, trap bar deadlifts or deadlifts, barbell bench press, and overhead press, pull-ups. But specifically, those 3 movements are really going to dramatically strengthen up and change the way your body looks. Step number 2, we need to be getting you to eat more protein. As we age, our body becomes less sensitive to protein, meaning that we need more protein to stimulate the same amount of muscle. Now, your goal might not be to get big and muscular. When I say muscle, I'm talking about the tissue that you have on your body. I'm not talking about looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger, because that's not going to happen anyway. You need a lot of other things for that, and we're not going to talk about that in this episode. But you need protein to stimulate muscle and to give your body the building blocks for muscle. So the reason why we want that is so this way your body says, okay, I need to be able to maintain and build muscle now because you're lifting weights, you're getting stronger. I need the raw materials to help keep this muscle on and to kind of give your body that turgor it needs again, right? To kind of put things back together. So you need to be eating protein. Again, I don't know who's listening to this, but I would recommend 1 gram per pound of body weight. Again, I don't know who's listening to this, but as a general rule, if you weigh 150 pounds, you want to try to get about 150 grams of protein in a day, and that's going to help you to build and sustain muscle on your frame. The good thing is, the more muscle you have, the more your body is going to be able to handle food differently and better, and the stronger you're going to be. What happens is when you're in your 50s and you haven't worked out before, or you've put fitness on the sideline, you lose a lot of muscle. And when you do that, your metabolic rate slows down. The way your body digests foods, certain foods, slows down. When you have a lot more muscle, your body's very sensitive to things like carbohydrates. So when you eat carbohydrates, it goes into the muscle and not into the fat. So that's one of the things in the importance of having protein. Plus, the more protein that you consume, the more calories you're going to be burning just from digestion of that protein. So if you're in your 50s listening to this, you got to get in that protein. It's so important. Couple that with step number 1 of actually weight training and doing those strength training movements, and you're going to see your physique and your body and the way you feel is just going to skyrocket exponentially. All right, so that's really key there. Number 3, you're going to be doing daily walks. I prefer at least 2 to 3 walks for 10 minutes every day, preferably after you eat. Again, just for health reasons. Walking is one of the best exercises that you can do. It's better than any type of cardio. And I love it when I tell people, when they ask me like, what type of cardio should I be doing? And I tell you, walk 3 times a day. And they look at me like I'm crazy. They would think I would say take a boot camp class, go to the fruit theory place, do high intensity cardio. But the fact is, high intensity cardio, when done too much, burns muscle. And as I just stated earlier, muscle is very important, especially as we age. We don't want to burn muscle. Plus, more cardio you do, the hungrier you're going to get. And we don't want that, because the hungrier you're going to get, the more calories you're going to consume. All that hard work's going to go out the window. The reason why I like walking 2 to 3 times after meals, 1, it's easy to do. It's good for your brain and your mind because you're kind of you're putting things out, you're walking, you're getting your body moving. But the third big benefit is because you're going to be able to digest your food a lot better. They did a study where they actually showed people who did 10-minute walks after they ate had lower blood sugar levels than someone who was on diabetes medication, metformin. So these are things that happen as we get older. So 2 to 3 10-minute walks after you eat, not a big deal to do, pretty easy. And when I say walk, you don't have to go on a nature hike trail outside. Just pace around your house, pace around the office, go outside, walk around the parking lot. Just do something for 10 minutes. Reset your mind, and it also is really good for your body. Step number 4 in transforming your physique after 50 and getting fit is going to be time. Like I said, when you're 50, it's a totally different game than 20. But the key is You want to make this a lifestyle because, again, you have the next half of your life to live, the next half. So we have to make it that way. We want you to last long. We want you to be strong as long as you can so you can live to 80, 90, 100 with quality of life. And you'll do that with more muscle. And you'll be stronger, you'll have more energy, but it takes time. Please don't start a fitness endeavor. Do it for 3 weeks and then stop. Do it for 6 months and then stop. You need to be able to do this long term. Start slow. Start with twice a week. Start with 3 times a week. Build yourself up. Make it consistent. Make it habits. Start with one thing at a time. Start going to a gym. Start doing the exercises that I said. Do that 2 to 3 times a week and just start there. Then slowly add in the protein. Slowly add in the walks and just consistently keep doing that. Don't try to do too much at once. I see it all the time. People come to us and they're super excited and they want to get started and they jump into it full bore and want to do everything right off the bat. I want the meal plan, I want to follow this, I want to do this. They do it all for 2 weeks, they get burnt out and they stop. I want you to be fit and strong, not today, not tomorrow. While it's nice, but I want you to be fit and strong when you're 80, 90 also. And the way you do that is by taking your time with it, going slow. If you need help with any of the diet stuff on this or even the workout stuff, you can click that link below. I have a blueprint book that's designed exactly to show you step by step what you should be doing in order to get in good shape nutrition-wise. So pick that up below, right on Amazon. And give me a follow on Instagram at AB Fitness, and you'll learn more information just like this. Anthony, AB Fitness Center, and I'll catch you on the next episode.